Hey everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to a video on As Far As the Eye. Now this is a brand new game which has just come out on Steam. It's pretty good. I got an option to play it the other day. They sent me a key which I'm very grateful for, so thank you Unexpected Games. And I don't play every single key I get sent because frankly I don't have the time, but this is a strategy management game. It's got roguelike elements, it's all about managing resources, and I thought, you know, let's give it a go, let's see what it is. So I've played a couple of hours because I got the key yesterday and I've managed to find a couple of hours today to put into it. So what I want to do in this video is kind of give you an idea of just what this game's got to offer. Now we won't be going through every single feature because, well, to start off with, we're only going to be doing Chapter 3 in the tutorial, so we won't be going over every feature, and there's definitely more depth and resources in this game which you will not see in this video. However, what this video will hopefully do is give you an idea on the basics. I've played a lot of strategy, whether it be Civ 6, all the kinds of strategy. I even tried Europa Universalis once and it blew my mind, but I've also played a lot of kind of smaller games like indie games like we're playing here, so hopefully you'll get an idea of just what I think to the game, but more importantly, you'll get an idea of the basics and whether this is the kind of game you'd enjoy playing. So we're going to try and do that today. And first up, we're going to jump in. Now, I'm not going to bother reading all this because I'm lazy. No, it's because I want to keep this video quite condensed. I don't want it to go on for too long. And I think what's really key is not necessarily the story here, but is the gameplay elements and the gameplay mechanics. So I'm going to skip past that. Oh no, sorry, I pressed the wrong thing. I'm also going to skip past this. Maybe I just can't read. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the basics. So the objective in every single game you play of this is to get to the eye. This is this thing over here. I've just clicked on the map up here, which is, it's really satisfying that. But the eye here. So we want to get our people, our pupils, as we'll explore in a second, to here. But to get there, we've got to complete a series of objectives, and we've also got to go over multiple stages. For the tier 3 in the tutorial, for example, we start here on this island here. We're going to go over here to this one, and then we're going to go to the eye. So we've got to complete a number of objectives in different places to actually reach the eye. So yeah, we need to go to this one. So I'll select that one, and it should hopefully become more apparent as we go on exactly what's happening. It's very difficult to explain games from the beginning, isn't it? Right, so we'll go back onto our normal view, away from the map. By the way, I'm drinking fizzy pop, so yeah, I'll try and not burp because that'd be disgusting. But I know what I'm like. So controls-wise, this works quite nicely. It's WASD right now, zooming in and out with the mouse. It's fine. If you play lots of PC games, there's nothing to worry about. So, we are back on here. We know what we've got to do. We've got to complete these objectives. So we've got to gather wood, we've got to gather wool, and we've also got to gather pepkin. But how exactly and why are you doing it? Well, basically, we want these little people here, our pupils, to survive. Now in this level of the tutorial, we currently have access to 2 pupils. We have Scion over here, and we also have Crack over there. Now each pupil is good at different things, because obviously if they were all the same, it'd be boring. So Crack here is very good at building. He has bonuses to building, so what's this? Plus 25 HP to buildings built by this pupil. He's a good builder, and we'll be trying to level him up actually in this video. And Scion over here, our second pupil for now, is good at gathering. So when we're talking about gathering wood and gathering food as to progress, we are going to be trying to get this pupil here to progress as much as possible. Pupils colour. I don't think these pupils are gendered. Obviously doesn't matter, I just don't think they are. Just thought it was interesting. Okay, so yeah, this pupil here, Scion, is good at gathering, and this pupil here, Crack, is good at building. So let's just sort of play through the tutorial and hopefully we can all learn something. Right, so the caravan is here. This is the caravan, by the way, this big thingy. Look, it's a bit of a beast, but it's carrying a lot of stuff on its back. And the caravan is here. The tribe already built a pasture, which is this building over here. There's buildings in this game, by the way, as will become more apparent as we go on. This building allows for shearing and stocking peep wool. This wool can be used for making hangings, warm clothes, or to insulate buildings. So, we kind of got a bit of information there. But what we need to do to just get this little level of the tutorial going is to start completing the objective by assigning Scion to the Pepkin harvesting. As we said, she's good at gathering, so it makes sense to have her gather stuff. So we'll get her to do this. Now, the way to get a pupil to do literally anything in this game is to right-click on the tile. So if we wanted to move her to this tile, we'd right-click there and go and go to. As you can see, I've right-clicked and then I'd have to left-click on there. But what we want her to do is to get these, is to use this resource of Pepkin, harvest it basically so we can survive and move on to the next level. So we'll get her doing that. Now, I'm not sure if it actually mentions it right now, but Pepkin is essentially going to be our base food in this tutorial at some point. So if we run out of that, we'll start starving, and obviously that's bad. And if we start starving, we're going to be in a bit of bother. Okay, so we've got Scion harvesting the Pepkin there. And we also then want, do you want to explore the Holt with Crack? By the way, the Holt is what I've called the level. So if we go back on the map, this is currently a Holt. This one here where we currently are. The next level, there's a Holt, and the eye is basically the final Holt. And Holts are just small areas. So as you can see, our current Holt goes from there. We've not currently explored this yet, but it's everything here and the white tile. So our current Holt goes from there in the top left to there in the top right, and also there in the bottom left to there in the bottom right. And as you can see, we have resources dotted around here. Different Holts have different resources. They also have different things to stumble across, like ruins and stuff, where you're going to explore. But that's the basics of that. So let's get Crack exploring. It probably makes sense to go over here first because we're closer. So we'll get him moving over there. Again, right click and then left click. And I think it's time to end the turn because it's turn-based. Yeah, so we'll just click on this here. Everyone will get moving, we'll get gathering the food, and we'll also get exploring. Okay, so, here we go. So even though Scion is harvesting Pepkins, right there, the tribe stock is running out. Pupils consume food each turn. When there is nothing left to eat, they'll fall ill and lose health. And believe me, they will die if you're not careful. So, got to make sure they're not going to do that. You must therefore keep an eye on them and feed them. So basically, as long as our stockpile of that does not run out, we will be able to feed them. Also, as you can see up here in the top left, it says Pepkins can be consumed instead of basically made into rations. We are not going to explore rations in this video, I don't think, but it's just one of many examples of greater detail you can find in this game if you want to explore it for yourself, or maybe if you want me to make a video on it in the future. But yeah, we're going over the very basics, and remember, it's only level 3 of the tutorial. Pepkins are very resilient fruits that can be found in every region. They are the basic of a good diet, and pupils eat 6 Pepkins per turn. Some of the Pepkins, by the way, some of the pupils, by the way, some of our people actually consume less Pepkins if you upgrade them right and they get the right promotions, so that's just something to bear in mind. Right, Scion's trade wheel, click on to see it. Right, we've already sort of looked at this, but we'll look again, because the tutorial wants us to. So this is a pupil's trade wheel. It represents all the forms a pupil can take. Every harvest cycle, build or production that a pupil performs will bring them experience points in the trade they practice. After gaining a certain amount of experience, they gain bonuses or talents that will make them better at that trade. Like I said, it's pretty much a promotion tree. If you do lots of gathering in the right buildings, you'll get these nice promotions. So we'll definitely explore that as we go on. The central wheel represents the base trades, which later specialise into experts trades. As you can see, it's not difficult, we can see it. Scion already has a lot of experience as a gatherer, that's why we're using them as a gatherer, and Crack is good at building. Yeah, soon Scion will be able to specialise as a fruit gatherer, but we'll have a look at that later on. Right, let's go off this. Why can't we come off this? Oh, sorry, we've got to look at Crack's. Yeah, Crack's a builder, so his is down here. Cool. Right, okay, so let's continue working towards this objective then. We want to make sure. In fact, I'll go to end the turn. You're not doing anything. Okay, so if you've actually got a pupil which is not moving for a turn, it will give you a message to remind you to do something with them. Don't just have them stood about because it's just wasting time. Okay, yeah. So let's get you exploring again. What we want to do... Ooh, sheeps or goats or whatever. These, oh, they're called peeps. So these creatures are friendly and willingly let pupils unburden them of their wool. Basically shear them. They hate rain, don't we all? Okay, so, yeah. So what it's telling us here is, you remember the pasture we had at the start and we discovered at the start? This building has been built as a mobile building. So what we can do, and you'll see this with buildings we build later on in the video, is if you build them as mobile buildings, you can repack them like that. So you press that button, yes, repack you, because you're useless there. And then if we have a builder or someone, we can go on to build, click this icon down here, and unpack this pasture where it's going to be useful. Now, because pastures are good and basically there to give you wool and allow you to shear these sheep, we're going to stick that there. So we can actually, it's right next to the resource, and we'll be able to shear them sheep without travelling big different distances back to the caravan. Yeah, cool. So it's saying the halt's very peaceful. Okay, so even though Cyan has been harvesting without fail since the beginning of the halt, an evolution has not yet to come. There is not much left to learn as a gatherer, and since the last halt, Cyan has learnt nothing new. Basically, if you have pupils like Cyan taking resources straight from the source there back to the caravan, you cannot get upgrade points. So what you need to do is you need to build like sort of specialty districts and specialty buildings, and which we're going to do in this video. So in order to actually get her to promote as a gatherer, remember it's on this tree to get her further up here, over there. What we need to do is actually build the mobile harvest hut, and you can build lots of these buildings through the game, but that is what we're going to be doing today. So we'll make sure we'll get Crack working on this pasture first, but once the pasture's completed, we'll actually go and get Crack and see what we need to do to get a mobile harvesting hut, what resources we need and stuff like that. Turn 4, my god, we're only on turn 4, we're going to be here for hours. Turn 6. Yeah, you can often fly through these. How long? Okay, it's going to take him 2 more turns to build this. But once that's built, we're good. Cool. Right, so Crack has finished building that. So what that means is, when we are ready and we decide we want some wool, it's going to be much easier, much more efficient to get the wool back to the pasture than having to carry it all the way back to the caravan, because we're lazy. Right, so what we want to do for Cyan is we want to actually go ahead and build a mobile. Yeah, we want to build a... Where is it? No. Yeah, we want to build a harvest hut. Here we go. So a harvest hut, what do we need? So we want to make it mobile because we've actually got access to plenty of wool, and we might as well make another mobile one instead of a permanent one. The difference basically is that if you build a permanent one like this one here, which you cannot take that onto the next stage, but if you build a mobile one, you can carry that through basically to the end of your game. So where possible, you definitely want to build mobile ones. So what we currently need to build a mobile one is a further 20 wood and a further 30 wool. As you can see, we've already got the 20 stone there, but we need 20 wood and 30 wool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep Cyan actually gathering the food, just so we don't starve. The last thing we want to do is starve. Believe me, we want plenty of food to carry on. But before Crack actually goes ahead and builds the building for her, the harvesting hut or whatever, we're going to have to... I keep saying they're ungendered, but I'm calling Cyan a girl and him a boy. Just ignore me, whatever. I'm going to get Crack to actually collect wool for the building. So get Crack to collect the wool and then the wood, and then we'll build the building. By the way, if you've got any questions on this, I will do my best to answer them in the comments. I've actually properly enjoyed the time I put into this game. It's hard to explain everything in a video like this, but yeah, like I said, just let me know in the comments. I will be happy to help you out. Yeah, we need to collect the wool. Yeah. Okay, so Crack has collected 40 wool. Is that enough? I think it is. Yeah, we only need 30. So what we need now is 20 wood. And when we get the 20 wood, we are good to go. Right, so we'll get Crack onto this. Again, remember, just with everything, I'm just right-clicking on the tile. Gives you the option. So right-click. Ooh, we want to collect wood. We'd probably be better collecting it from there. But yeah, we'll go and collect that. Then we will be good to go. So one thing I've not touched on this thus far is that you cannot stay in these little halts forever. And as you can see, have a little bar here. And it basically means when one of this gets to the end, the whole halt will flood. And if you're not out, you lose, because everybody drowns. So we've currently got 76 turns before the halt floods. So as long as we can get all our tasks done, meet all the objectives by then and get out, we'll be good. And I'm sure we won't have a problem. Hopefully. You're clear. Okay, so we've got food and wood. Yeah, okay. Yep, we've just got the wood. So now we've got access to the wool, which we got from there, the wood we just got from the jungle, and the stone, which we were seemingly carrying around with us anyway. It's now time to build a harvest hut, a mobile one. So I'm trying to think where to put it. Because ideally, I'd put it there. And then we'd probably just harvest that for the rest of our time here. So, yeah, let's do that. So Crack will spend a few turns building that. I'm not sure what Cyan will do. Maybe she'll probably take this stuff back she's already gathered, and then I'll get her over here on that. Oh no, you've gone over there to gather. That's fine. Whatever. In fact, no, that's not fine. Come and gather this. Yeah, we want her gathering this one. Or we want Cyan gathering this tile here, because it's just literally one tile away from the building we are building. Otherwise, you're gonna be like going from there to there, which would be stupid. Right, the building will be done in 2 turns. And when that building's done... Is it done? It is done. When that building's done, which it is now, we're going to pretty much get Crack just gathering the rest of the resources we need. So we need... Oh my god, we're running out of food. Oh, do not starve to death here. Jeez, man. We need the wool, so you can go and gather the wool. I think Cyan will be fine. I think Cyan will be able to gathering enough food that we don't starve to death. Please. Oh my god, we're down 7. Oh, don't take damage. Oh, thank goodness. Right. So to actually get Cyan working in the building, and it's the same with Crack here, we need to make sure we're right-clicking on the building we built. So as you can see, I'm just right-clicking on the tile of the harvest hut here, and then gather Pepkin. It's good. We've got plenty of food now, though, so I'm not panicking so much. If we'd not got the food, I would be absolutely crying, because we'd be taking damage. And the weird thing is about this level of the tutorial is I don't think potions are available. So we'll not be able to heal anyone, which is not ideal. And that's why you definitely don't want to take damage. Oh my god. We're running out of food again. Oh, good. Right, okay. So, this brings us back to what we were talking about earlier in the tutorial, or the video, whatever. Cyan's now gathered food from a harvesting thingy, so we can now upgrade her. Now we can either, plus 25, what is that? I don't know, plus 25, maybe knowledge or something per harvest cycle, or plus 15 of that per harvest cycle. Now this is not an easy one. I'm going to go for the plus 15 harvest because food's really important. Alright, yeah. I have to go through all this. Yeah, so we can select this now. Cool, so we've selected that. So Cyan's going to just continue gathering food. You can never have too much food, honest. Like, the last time I played this through, I took damage through lack of food, and it was so stupid. And it ended badly. But hopefully that's not going to happen here. So all we need to do now is complete these objectives: the wood, the wool, and the pepskin. Is it called pepskin? Pepkin. There we go, pepkin. And we've currently we should be fine. We should advance through this pretty quick. Okay, we've got enough wool cracks. Now got us up to 130 wool from that. So we're going to get you over on this. And then we're just going to advance. We're going to probably advance to the end of this halt. 38. Yeah. Now, this might seem kind of, oh, Alex, you're just advancing to the end. There's not much to do. But believe me, this game gets more complicated than this. And, you know, it's only because it's the tutorial we're currently just advancing to the end. If this was a normal game, you will be doing things every single turn, I'm sure. Or at least most turns. Apparently we've run out of wood there, so whatever. Yeah, not every single tile's got infinite resources. No, as we finally explore this bit of the map. Bring back the wood. Oh, cool, 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 cool. So I've just noticed we have reached the objective. We've got 120 wood, we've got 130 wool out of 120, and we've got 139 pepkins, so we have got plenty of food. So, 48 turns in, it's time to advance. So as you can see here, we're currently here, but we are about to head over to the medium ancient forest halt. When you travel between each halt, what you need to do is take as much as you can. So, see, we've got 99 pepkin here, so I'm going to stick that there. We've got 20 stone. We definitely want to take that with us. We've got 10 wool. And we've also got these buildings. As you can see, you've got to try and, you know, organize everything best you can. Right now, we don't have a problem because we really don't have that much stuff. But you can imagine, as you get in a proper game, you are not going to be able to take everything with you. But yeah, we can currently take all of our mobile buildings with us and all of our resources. We're not leaving anything, are we? No. Good. Yes. Right, this halt is an ancient forest. Okay, yeah, so we will find some ancient and historic buildings in here. Maybe some of them will be useful. They will. I've played it before. Yeah, so this is the last halt before the eye. Basically, if we can get to the eye here, if we can get the 200 wool, the 10 ore, and the 200 wood, and the 1 engineer, we will be laughing, and we will have completed this level of the tutorial. Right, let's go here. So fulfill the objective and get everyone safely to the eye before the waters come. And the waters come in 90 turns. So choose well where to place the caravan and deploy your mobile buildings to collect wool and feed your tribe with pepkins. Pepkins, I found, are the hardest thing to manage because if we get somebody else in our ranks, for example, at this halt, we are like gonna need lots of food. So we're gonna have to make sure we're doing it as quick as possible. If you construct buildings on adjacent hexes, they will gain proximity bonus. Man, it's like playing Civ with the adjacency bonus. So we probably want to get multi-buildings next to each other. Their yields will be increased. Cool. Right. So this is a bit different to the last level we started with. Because in the last level, the caravan was actually already settled. They'd already sort of picked the place where we put the caravan. But for this haul, we're going to actually have to explore ourselves a bit and pick a good place. What I like about this right now is we've got pepkins here, and we need to start harvesting them as quickly as possible because our food will quickly get depleted if not. But yeah, let's start moving. It's right click to move this as well. Okay, so we have got ores there, and we have got pepkins. So I'm already thinking here, you know, we could stick the pasture here to get pepkins and feed ourselves, and we could also probably put like some, I don't know what the exact building is, but something like a mine to get the ores next to there. So already, probably this here is a good settling spot for our caravan. Yeah, and we've also got wood nearby, so it makes sense to put the caravan here and just so we can start gathering food more than anything. Yeah, let's settle you. Right. So Scion, first and foremost, let's get you gathering pepkin because otherwise, you know, we don't want to risk going hungry. Yeah. And then with Crack, let's get up our harvest hut. I said pasture, didn't I? I meant harvest hut. We'll have the harvest hut here and a mine or whatever it is there. Do we? Is it a... Yeah, mine. There we go. A mine. So we'll have a mine there, a harvest hut there. So let's put our harvest hut down here. And yeah. Good. What we're going to have to do with Crack is, as you can see, this whole sort of... This level's designed a bit differently, so we need to try and get over here and explore as much of this as possible quite quickly. So once Crack has built the harvest hut, we'll make sure that Scion's gathering food, and we'll probably explore the rest of the level with Crack. Okay, 2 turns for it to put that up. Crack is now a level 1 engineer. Oh, we can promote him. So mobile buildings constructed by the pupil are more compact. That'd be good for obviously carrying buildings from one place to another. Oh, plus 10 of that per harvest cycle. Well, we're not going to need our mobile buildings to be compact because, you know, this is the last level before we reach the eye, so it makes sense to go for that, really. Okay, so you have built that. So what we need to do... Scion brought the... I think Scion's still taking food, so... Pepkins. So when Scion's drop them Pepkins off at the caravan, we'll make sure we've got her in the harvest hut. Or it. Or whatever. Right, now you work from here. Okay, so let's just explore a bit. Ah! Okay, so these are remains from ancient times. They are leftovers from previous cycles, traces of the passages of an earlier tribe of pupils, reclaimed by nature. Exploring remains can be dangerous or beneficial, so, you know, whenever you go into some remains in your main game, you're going to have to think, do I have potions and things to heal? Should I take damage? By the way, potions are something else, which we'll not explore in this video, and something else to dive into, obviously, as the game gets more detailed. But do I have potions to use to heal my pupils if they were to take damage, or is it just worth the risk? Because there are some nice gains, obviously, to be found by exploring these. So what we're going to do is we are going to get Crack here, because who cares, it's only the tutorial. We're going to get Crack to go and explore the ruins and see what we can find. Okay, so Crack spends the day reconstructing the sawmill. Very nice. So that's yet another building we found. So we found a permanent sawmill, which it's not a problem. I mean, we're not going to any other levels beyond this, so it doesn't matter if it's permanent or not. But yeah, it's nice. So when we go and try and collect wood here, we're going to be in a much better position to collect it. You know, before we explore a bit more, maybe we could collect a bit of wood. We currently have none, and I feel like if we need to build something, we could do with it. So we'll collect a bit of wood before we go any further. And by the way, as you can see, because Crack sort of... Karak, I'm probably pronouncing this awfully wrong, but because promoted, we've already got that engineer ticked off, because that pupil is now an engineer. Okay, so food gathering's going nicely. I like having a big stockpile of food because I get scared if not. Okay, turn 14. We've gathered 40 wood, so we made a start. Let's carry on exploring and see what else we can find. Hoping our stockpile of food's gonna go up again. Yeah, up to 98, which is nice. Oh, remains discovered. Okay, so we've got some of the remains to explore here, so we'll do that. So by focusing their attention near remains, Crack makes... So there, yeah, these are just pupils. Crack makes mental contact with a nearby entity. There's someone stuck under a fallen beam in these remains. Crack goes looking for the trapped pupil and finds them in a large room. The rescuee is injured, but is delighted to join the tribe. So, we have basically gone from 2 pupils to another pupil. Very nice. So a new pupil has joined your tribe. An unexpected earthquake surprised Sliv. God, I am so bad with names. So basically, this new pupil is a professional sawmill. They want to become a woodcutter, so it makes sense. They are injured, by the way. Okay, I'll come back to that in a second. I know exactly what that says, so I will come back to it in a second. So this new pupil here is injured, right? So if we had potions available to us, what we'd be able to do is we'd actually be able to heal this character. But like I said, we do. I don't think we're going to find them in this video. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to send this character to the sawmill and start gathering wood because we really need wood. And this kind of brings me to our next thing on why we need wood. So we have another pupil, we have another mouth to feed. So what that message was showing there on the right hand side, which I turned off, was we probably need to actually upgrade our harvest hub. Now we can do that, but what we need to do that is 60 wood, which we don't currently have, but we will have soon, but also 140 wool. So I think our next move here is going to be to set up, with Crack, our builder, is to set up that pasture we brought over from the last level. So let's get you putting this here, and then we'll also get you getting the wool, just so we know we're going to have plenty of food and nobody's going to starve. As I said, starving is a big problem in this game. From what I've played, it's a real threat. Your people, if they starve to death, you lose, and I do not want to lose. So we're gonna collect as much wool as possible right now, get the wood, and hopefully we'll be good. We've just had some more food brought in, so we've got a healthy stockpile, but I think that will start going down with only three mouths to feed. So yeah, it's important to gather all the resources to upgrade that. Oh, okay. So Hill sells Pepkin is gone, but I'm sure Sion's going to probably just move to this source of Pepkin, and it'll all be fine. Oh, cool. You're now woodcutter level 1. You're already earning your stripes. So, how much wood do we actually need for this level? Oh, we need 200, but I think we'd be absolutely fine getting 200. So we can either go for the sort of bonus... Hang on, where's it gone? Can you go for the bonus 15 per cycle or the 25 of that? I want the wood. Let's go for the wood. Let's go for the wood. Okay, cool. So yeah, everything seems to be going swimmingly. We've got plenty of wood around here. We're going to have plenty of wool. Obviously, I'm sure we'll go ahead and explore the rest of the map before we leave. So we actually need a ton of wool, don't we? We need an absolute ton of wool before we can leave. Oh look, our food is down at 32, which is making me nervous. How much wool do we need to upgrade? Oh my god, we need loads. Okay, we've currently got 50. Okay, we should be fine. We should be fine for this one, because we should bring enough food back before we starve. Oh my god, we're on literal 0. By the way, another side objective is we need to visit one more of the remains. We've already visited 2, so I'll make sure we do that before we leave. Oh, I hope we have enough wool. We have enough wood. Can you come on, like, God, you probably can't even gather that. Can you work there as well? I don't think you can, no. Can you just... No. Alright, we're sort of waiting on this wool and hoping nobody starves. Oh, this is making me real nervous. Come work on the food. Oh, we're going to run out of food. No, we're already running out of... Are we? No. We are going to start running out of food this turn. There's not really much else I could do. Yeah, we're taking damage from food. We really need that extra wool to upgrade... this. Right, at least we've got 2 people on this now. Right, we should not be taking damage right now. Right, you should get. We should have hopefully nipped this problem in the bud. Like I said, food is a proper problem. Yeah, we've got 2 people working on gathering food for now. So hopefully that will kind of help us just while we get that extra wool to upgrade this building. Yeah, good, good, good. We should be good. Like I said, it just makes me proper nervous. We've not even got on to gathering the iron ore yet. Right, we now have enough. Can we? So do we need an actual builder to promote you? Well, we've used a ton of our resources there, but that is absolutely necessary. Before we do anything else, I think I'm probably gonna, get a bit of a stockpile of food here because we do not want to risk a death, basically. Right. So to progress to the next level, what we need is more wool, which we can definitely get, and that shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. And we also need some iron ore. Now, there's multiple ways of getting iron ore. We could either trade for it, but we've got sort of a source here, so maybe we'll build a mine. And plenty of wood. We need plenty of wood. So let's have a look at you. What do we need for a mine? Okay, so we just need a bit more wood, and then we could build a mine. So why don't we? Right now, you head here, get that extra wood. Yeah. And then we'll get on with building that mine. We've got plenty of turns left, so I'm not too worried. I think it'll be okay. I am just currently working on getting a big stockpile of food, and then it'll all be good. I think we've got plenty of food around here for now. Yeah, our stockpile of food has gone up a lot, so I'm probably going to shift people around in a minute. Right, you have enough wood. You now have enough wood to go ahead and build us a mine. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully we'll get some like adjacency bonus off of that. Yeah, as soon as we get a bit more food, I'm gonna get our other character exploring. How long is this going to take to build? It's pretty much nearly built. Nice, it's built, right. So in fact, Crack, you can go and explore. We've got that secondary objective to find 3 remains. Okay, so we can upgrade, promote sign again sort of thing. So we're gonna +1 movement point when carrying. That's good. That's a nice one. We should be fine for food now then, shouldn't we? So we can put our 3rd character, whose name I cannot pronounce, if you've not already guessed. This one here, we can get you probably working on the iron ore. Get us that 10 iron ore, if possible. And our food's fine. Yeah, and then... Okay, we are kind of running out of food a bit, which is a bit worrying, to be honest. We need to get this wrapped up quite quickly. We have more pepkins down there, but I don't want to waste too much time, to be honest. I think we've gone over a lot of the stuff already. Oh, is that the... Oh no, I thought I saw the 3rd ruins. They're down here somewhere. But we can always pack this harvest up, can't we? And we can just shift it down here. So we should be good, actually. Yeah, okay. Oh, we've already got... Hang on, we've got 44 ore. That's good. We've got plenty of ore. Nice. So now we just need a bit more wood, which you will be very good at. And wool. Wool's where we're really starting to fall down here. Oh, remains discovered. There we go. There it is. The final remains right here. Let's go and explore them. Okay, so muffled sobbing, guides, cracks, footsteps. Oh, the sobbing ceases instantly and a surprised voice resonates in their mind. Who are you? Your fellows have left me here for so long. They always leave me. You are no different. You want to leave, don't you? Indeed, my voyage is not over yet. Oh, all mobile buildings are damaged. Oh, that's great. Why? What did we do to deserve damaged buildings? How kind. Right. What we really need right now is more wool. So you go and work on the wool. I could have you repair it. I don't know how. You know, I'll repair it just to be on the safe side. I don't know if there's any adverse effects like on the yields for a damaged building, but that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Okay, have we got enough wood? We've not yet got enough wood, but it shouldn't be a problem. Uh-oh, we're out of pepkin. Alright, we're all gonna starve. Hang on. Right, so there's no pepkin currently right near here. So let's pack you up. Can we pack you up? Yeah, we can repack you. And let's get Crack to put this down, because what's really important is we do not starve. As long as we don't starve, we'll be fine. You need to come over here. So we're kind of gonna go a bit low on food, but hopefully we'll be okay. Yeah, food's depleting. How long till that's done? 2 turns. Oh god. Okay. Right, we can start gathering food. Please, please, please do not take damage. So you can carry on gathering wood. Sion's going to gather food. Okay. Please be fine. Oh, good. Right, I'm glad we managed to figure out we needed to pack that up. Otherwise, that'd have been messy. But we should be fine now. We've got plenty of food. We just need to make sure we've got enough wood and enough wool. And then I think we'll be good. Yeah, we're literally just waiting on the wool now. Right, we don't need any more wood. In fact, we'll get a bit more, but then we'll be fine. Turn 69, 70. There we go. We've got 109 wool out of 200. We'll probably have to move our pasture, won't we? That's probably not going to give us enough wool to get to the end, is it? Yeah, we've run out of wool. Yay! We can pack this up, though. Just repack it. Repack it, and then we'll go and stick it down here. Is there any sheep closer? You know what, just go there, okay. Cool. So yeah, I think we're kind of wrapping up the video a bit here. I'll give some kind of thoughts while we're playing through the final turns. I like this game a lot. I think it's got a lot of potential. Now, I think there is definitely ways to improve it though. For example, the healing system, needing potions to heal. Maybe one thing I'd suggest, and I've only put a couple of hours in, but would be to have it as though if your pupils just rest, maybe they could heal that way a certain number of health points per turn. I think you can also heal through the promotions tree as well. But I think, you know, if you just have your pupils rest, having them heal that way as well would be really cool. We do not need you gathering more wood. But so yeah, like I said, there's plenty of ways. You know, let's get some more iron. Just why not? There's plenty of ways to improve, and I'm sure as I play more and as other people play more, this game will be improved. However, oh god, we've got 9 turns before the flood. Are we going to get enough? If we lose, we lose. It'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. However, overall, this game is a lot of fun to play. Its resource management is really nice. I think you can see just from this being like the third tutorial level, there's so much to actually do, and we've not even dived into half of it. Some of the footage I'll hopefully show at some point in this video, probably over the introduction, will show just how dense dense this gameplay can be. So it's good, and I definitely think it's got potential to grow. And I'm hoping. One turn before it's... Are we going to lose by not having one wool? Oh, whatever. We're all going to get flooded. That's not ideal. How long are we gonna... Are we not going to have enough? Oh, well. This is a hard level for a tutorial. Right, okay. Turn 90. Apparently... Well, we've not flooded. Oh, we've just got enough wool. We can go now. Disaster. And we've literally just met all the conditions as well, so... You know, for a tutorial, maybe that's a little bit tough, but... You know, that was it. That was as far as the eye. This game's obviously not easy, but it's got a lot of potential. Its gameplay mechanics are super fun. And as I said, thank you so much to the devs for allowing me to give it a try. Anyway, let me know what you think to this game down in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video soon.